Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sippin' It with Roaster Rich, series where we highlight small coffee roasters while sipping on some of their coffee. Today we're featuring Jovi Coffee, a small specialty coffee roaster based in Spring, Texas. I actually heard of Jovi Coffee through our head roaster, Trey. Now, if you don't know Trey, it's probably because you haven't seen him since his last public appearance in 1967 in the remote forest of Northern California. Hope you're enjoying the fresh air, man. Thanks for the tip, Trey. Now, if you head to their website, you can see that Jovi offers 10 different coffees online. We ended up landing on their signature Mexico roast. Their website actually offers a ton of information about coffee they roast that you don't typically find in other sites, so that was a pleasant surprise. Scrolling down just a little bit, you can find the tasting notes for this bag are described as having notes of honey, peach, and toffee. Now that we've talked about the bag, let's get into sipping. Cut to the montage. Cheers. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it. One of the fun things about doing cuppings and tastings is that you don't always get the same tasting notes that the people who roasted it did. On my first sip, when it was pretty hot, like right after I'd done the pour over, I was getting a strong note of peanut. I usually land on peanut a lot for roast. It's something that I feel like I can easily identify when doing cuppings, and that's what I was getting. My first taste was actually peanut, but that started to fade away the more I drank the coffee and the more it cooled down. The more the coffee cools down, the taste starts to change too. So as it cooled down and I kind of let the coffee sit in my mouth a little bit, I was actually getting raisin. I'm getting a lot of raisins. But I know, some people aren't the biggest fan of raisins. But if you're a raisin lover, if you like raisins, get in the comments. Get in the comments right now. I'm a raisin defender. I'll be there to the end of time. No, but seriously, I was getting raisins, even like raisinettes. Where we did land the same though was honey. Honey is actually a note that I felt like as it cooled down more, I was tasting a lot stronger. The coffee taste will actually change too depending on your preparation method. So I won't lie, I've actually had this cup of coffee a couple of times. This is not my first time drinking this cup of coffee. Just the other day, I did it on a drip, and today I'm doing it on a pour over. And again, that changes the taste of the coffee. Not drastically, but I think with a pour over, you're getting a stronger cup of coffee. So I just have to say, as a point of reference, I think we should be doing pour overs. I'm not afraid, but this is a really strong cup of coffee and a really good medium roast. But I think with medium roast in general, there's a lot of experimenting you can do. You can try to balance it more to a lighter side, like a city roast, or you can try to balance it more to a darker side. So I think just from the roasting perspective, I'm really interested to see where they took this, because I think honestly, it's a really good balance of a medium roast. I'm getting those kind of floral, fruity notes, as in the raisins and the honey, but I'm also still getting that chocolate note, which is where I'm kind of getting the raisinettes from. I think that's it for today. Thanks to Jovi for supplying this coffee to us. I've actually already made my way through half of the bag. We might get more. We might get another bag. Jovi sponsorship, collab with Roaster Rich. But as always, you can find a link in the description to Jovi Coffee where you can go check out, buy yourself a bag. They've also got some merch and some testing samples. If you're a roaster, if you wanted to test some samples, hey, they've got some. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Okay, bye.